but I'm just saying, like, unless you're like pro level, you're not gonna notice some of the
Oh no,
intricacies,
yeah.
and that's just the way it is. All right, 225 scrim, my POV. Which one is this? Oh, here are monkey goats. Was this one where I was playing it wrong? All right, let me watch this and make sure I'm not too much of a bot. Oh, this totally okay. This was absolutely the day that I was playing it like it was dive. This is not what I was looking for. Well, or is it? Fuck. Shit. God damn it. I want to find a decent example for you, but like. All right, this is a decent example. I want you to go to this YouTube channel, and I want you to go to like 940. And I'll tell you when I'm not following my own rules. But that's okay. Yeah. Right. 9 minutes and 40 seconds. Yeah. You there?
I'm it's loading 9:35.
Okay. All right. 9:40.
Downloading something because okay, it's working.
You're good. You're good. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, play.
All right.
All right. So right there, I was chasing the Lucio, but then the monkey jumped in using his escape. So I jumped in on the monkey, and I accidentally paused. So what timestamp are you
at? Right now, 9:55, 56.
Okay, perfect. I actually guessed the correct time. Okay, so that monkey was out of position. We killed him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have killed him. The Lucio was long gone by then, and I had built up ult, and the nice thing about monkey ult is that it's kind of like, it's kind of trash. Like,
yeah.
At least compared to the other main tank ults. Like, fucking Ryan, like, CCs an entire team. Orisa gets 20% more damage. Winston just kind of like
feeds.
It's just like an extra Lucio
for yourself.
Like, yeah. So I got the monkey wasn't dead. What the fuck? Okay, well that's not my fault. That's the rest of the team's fault.
Yeah, you moved away.
I used bubble for no reason there, so don't do that. I heard that.
Wait, what timestamp are you at right now?
Oh, sorry, I'm at 10:13.
Okay.
You can go back. Just go to 10. Go to 10 flat. Go to 10 flat.
All right.
Or 9:59, because that's what makes it easiest to scroll to.
Yeah.
Here, actually, I'll just leave you the link and I'll screen share you. This will make life way easier.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So I have Discord Nitro, so I can stream from source quality.
Oh, that's a Discord Nitro feature, huh?
Yeah, it's real nice. It's worth the $5, dude. I know paying for Discord Omega lol, but you get fucking emotes and
emotes are why I want it, to be honest.
Yeah, you get emotes and lossless screen share. Okay, so
it's $10 for me.
I saw the Lucio. Oh, that's why I did that. So I saw the Lucio beating. I should have bubbled earlier, but I didn't. I missed that right there because he was beating and I was trying to isolate him inside of the bubble, so only he got the sound barrier. But I hit it like a solid half second late, which is pretty embarrassing, but that's okay. Yeah, Zen on top by himself. So you see like a squishy like this, like easy clap. Your team can like you're not doing any damage really.
I didn't realize the Zen could get up there, or at least it never like occurred, like clicked.
Me neither. I must have booped him up there.
Okay.
I don't see any other way he could have gotten up there because there's no sim.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. I'm on him now. That's the important bit. And notice I fucked up my bubble earlier, so I have nothing I can do here, right? I'm pretty fucked. But if you're ever in a situation as Monkey where you feel pretty fucked, at least take one of them with you. Like use everything off of cooldown. Like if you're gonna jump away with 110 HP, you're not gonna jump away with 110 HP. You're gonna jump up with 110 HP, and then a dead fucking monkey is gonna come and slap the ground. So like, if you're that low, just feed forehead. Like, just take like use the jump off cooldown to bop them with the jump, melee them, and hopefully get the kill. At the very least, you got them very, very low. You know? And
Wouldn't it be
displace them
better
long enough.
there to like use jump to get away?
Well,
Because
if
you
you're
could
too
have
low of
jumped
health,
behind you, right?
if
Back,
you're
right?
if you're too low of health, it doesn't matter.
I guess. I guess you were like 70 health there, yeah. Against
Yeah,
Zen.
no, I was 70 health, so I'm committed to that Zen. Yeah, I have a diva on my ass with boosters off cooldown.
Yeah.
I'm 70 health. There's no escaping that. So
Yep.
I just said, fuck it, I'm taking the Zen with me. Which oftentimes is the right call. Feeding your brains out oftentimes in Dotes is the right call. Because a lot of times, remember how I said walking past the front line?
Yeah.
A lot of times what will happen is your Zarya will fuck up her bubble or something. You will get immediately break stunned. And then just fucking wrecked. Like, just destroyed. But make sure you get your bubble down. And you will have drawn their attention long enough for your team to take an advantageous position so they are surprised by what your team is doing by the time, like, you die. So your Lucio should be saving like speed in that situation. Zarya should be saving, or Brig should be saving armor. Like, let the monkey feed his brains out and then crash in on whatever's there, you know, because something's going to be out of position. You just got to find that exploit. Yeah, and you were by yourself, by the way, LSD. I called the Zenyatta. I killed the Zenyatta. Like, people, even on the team, will say, like, the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, as main tank, a monkey especially, when not running dive, because people are used to monkey being played in a specific way. And throw out everything you learned about dive. Because Goats is just, like, a whole different animal. Like, you saw the Zen was out of position, no cover. So I went after him, right? Instead of the diva going after him in that situation, I do now. Because I have more utility to cut off healers. Because I have the fucking bubble. Yeah. Diva stays on the front line because she has DM and she can eat the grabs or the big ultimates, right? So it's all about like just poking and prodding until something's out of position. And sometimes you gotta force it out of position, which is fine, even if it takes a life or two. The only issue is you want to make sure you're like, unless you're 1v1ing someone, you want to be shocking at least like 3 or 4 people because you got to build your ult quick because you're giving them a fuckload of ult charge. Like, I want to say for no reason, but it's Dotes, so there is kind of a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, when you're playing Dotes, get used to the economy moving like twice as fast as you're used to. It's pretty AIDS. I remember my first time playing a Dotes game. Oh my god. I was like, oh yeah, their Ryan's like fucking 80% to shatter. They're like, he already shattered. I'm like, oh. And then
Plays probably 80% again, yeah.
He shattered the next fight as well. I'm like, oh, that's AIDS.
Like, yeah, I play Divas, so like I'm fully aware how often those get used.
Yeah. I swear to God, if my team doesn't win this, fucking bots. Oh, there we go. There's some picks. And you see how that Zen pick kind of just like freed up the whole fight?
Yeah. Zen is like
6-on-6.
the Zen and Ryan.
Yeah.
Zen Ryan's already
the
two
he's one
biggest.
He's one of the primary damage dealers in this composition.
Yeah.
So like you drop him, like that's like half their damage, and if you don't charge the Zarya, they don't have any damage unless they get close.
Uncharged Zarya, and that's just a bad Zarya then. In quotes, to be honest.
Yeah, let's be real. I'm speaking in Diamond for you, and Masters, unfortunately, and Masters, unfortunately. Yeah, fed my brains out. You just gotta trust your team to win the fight, and I'm considering here. You see, I kind of lined up the jump because that Lucio was there, but do not chase Lucios. For the love of God, don't chase Lucios as main tank. Don't chase Lucios. Don't chase Tracers. Don't chase Sombras. It is always going to be fruitless. If they get close to you or fuck up a blink, swing once. Otherwise, hard shield. There's absolutely 0 point in chasing any of those heroes as any of the main tanks.
Yeah.
Because you're just gonna feed. Because you're just gonna draw yourself out of position, and your team will just absolutely get fucking dicked on. That's just the way it is. Okay, I don't know what the ult economy is here because nobody really talking about it. See, now I'm on the Lucio, but this was a really good bait here. They had the Brig sitting there because they knew I'd take it. Because I was betting on the Lucio jumping over and then at the very least, I'd be behind them with most of my ult charged up, and like 6 nice juicy targets to tickle with the Tesla cannon. So like, it was a gamble here, but it ended up not even working in their favor. I shouldn't have bubbled there because I used it for damage mitigation, and I used it too late, so it didn't even matter. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And right there, that's exactly when I could have cut off sound, like 3 seconds later. And better teams will be paying attention for you using cooldowns like that. Yeah. Like, are you guys going into open division?
I don't know when next open division even is, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know either. But you're gonna be in for a rude awakening. Your first 4.4K team you go up against is a fucking.
Oh, I've played 2 open divisions already.
Oh yeah, ain't fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, right there, like that was just a waste. And now watch this. I'm going to, because I fucking basically just embarrassed the fuck out of myself, you know, in front of all of the coaches who've already yelled at me about this in a VOD review. I'm going to try and recuperate some of my alphaness by going fucking going fucking ham. I did split the brig here, but our Zen had to use trans because the rest of our team was split as well because the D.Va fell far back too far, and all around it was just a huge feed. And now you're just watching a fuckfest. So I don't know why I'm protecting a Zarya. That was Briggs. Or no, that was Zarya. I guess because she was high energy, that makes sense. We got the kill. So now I'm just kind of just tanks, drawing fire, feeding my brains out. So do you kind of get the feel for how I'm like, this team we're up against is like a bad example. But like, do you kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's complicated. Actually, here, I've got a good idea, and I can actually show you what to do, like properly. Let me get off of this fucking dog shit. I'm gonna add you on OW, or DM me your battle tag, unless I beat you to it. I beat you to it. You have to copy paste this because it's fucky. Smurf text.
All right, let me just sign in too.
I promise it'll be quick, unlike literally that entire explanation for something relatively simple.
Well, I'm just signing in my main.
Yeah, you're good. This is just a fucking new Smurf account, or this is going to be the main. Hopefully, if I have the MMR high enough.
Should have sent it.
Yeah, I see it. Let me throw a lobby together. You online or no? Not yet.
I'm just loading up the game. Yeah.
Okay. Hollywood. Sent. All right. You pick Ryan. I'm picking Monkey.
All right.
Go to like first choke, like in the streets phase.
Right.
Like just past it, right out the door, like after you take first point. Okay, you got a ways to walk. Don't worry about that. Probably should have swapped the teams, but whatever. Okay, come up like right here. Pretend that's where you want to hold, right?
All right.
What I'm gonna do is Monkey. I'm just gonna be an obnoxious little shit right here, right? Ending just outside of your hammer range, because my arc range is longer than your hammer range. And just when you get distracted by a nice juicy Zarya over here, I'm gonna walk past you and start Mike Pence zapping the shit out of the rest of your team. And then I'm gonna drop bubble. And now look, if you're up there, they don't have LOS to heal you.
Mm-hmm.
And I can just keep them at bay by just kind of AD strafing in and out of my bubble. And unless you turn around, you're not gonna fucking notice. So turn around and start hitting me. No thank you. And look, I'm right in the middle of my team again. So that's basically how you want to do it. You just stay right outside the range, be annoying for a minute until he gets pissed off. He'll make a mistake. You just kind of waltz right on by.
But in a Goats v Goats,
Shock his
isn't it
back
like
line.
they'll be running onto you?
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
So like you can get away, sure, but like then your team is out of main tank if they run at you. That's one thing which I
Well, if
don't
they
know.
run at you, Lucio speed boost backwards, and then I jump in, land right on the team, and we re-engage. And by then they'll be spread from walking forwards, and then we can just walk through them.
So where does the Winston position relative like in Ryan Goats like everyone's stacked on Ryan?
Yeah.
That's not true in Winston Goats, I guess.
Kind of, but not necessarily. It really depends on what you're up against. So if
Yeah.
you're up against like somber goats, like life's a bit different. But like for like just goats versus dotes, think of the Brig and the Zarya as a Rhine. They're a makeshift Rhine. They're a scuffed Rhine, Brig and Zarya.
Okay.
Because they basically are. They're both scuffed Rhine.
Yeah.
And then the Winston, so like the space in between me and you, right? In goats, that would just be no man's land. Like that's just hard shield territory. You know, like only thing traveling through there are orb volleys and fire strikes, right?
Yeah.
But in Dotes, this is all mine. Like Winston, he can just control all this shit. He can just walk through here, and the Ryan can like hard shield all he wants, but I can just keep ticking away, ticking away, ticking away. And oh no, I'm a bit low. Let's just jump away and bubble your shatter, or whatever, you know. So it's kind of an interesting playstyle. You play him kind of like Ryan. Okay, so imagine Ryan, but more opportunistic.
Okay. That's a good way of putting it, I guess.
Yeah. So like, you remember, or do you know all those times where like you see the Zen split in their backline on goats, but it's way back behind, and you can't do anything about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Play like you can do something about it. Play like you can just fucking fuck off for a second, let your team handle the front line for like no more than one jump cooldown. Unless you're gonna get a pick. Because the whole point is, like, so your team can fend off them attacking as long as you are cutting off the heals. Because you were talking about them just aggressing on your team.
Mhm.
As long as you cut off the healing from the equation, your team can egress. Or at least hold, right?
Mhm.
And if you're there for one jump cooldown and don't kill anything, that's fine. Jump out, be safe, right? But if you're about to kill something and it might cost you your life, stay in and take it. Because if it's a support pick for a Winston, then like that's fine. That's worth. Zarya and Brig are like a main tank support hybrid. Winston is like kind of like cleavy DPS main tank, but like without all the hard shielding. It's weird. It's a weird comp, dude.
It's strong, that's for sure.
It is. It is. It's very strong. And also, they run dotes, you run goats. They run quad DPS, you run dive.
Mhm.
They run dive, you run dotes. They run dotes, you run goats. That's basically the pecking order.
It's just a fucking massive.
It's rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
A few more steps.
Game.
Right, so it's dotes, goats, quad DPS, dive, dotes, goats. Circle of compositions, my friend.
Good thing I'm recording this, so I can just go back and write that down later.
Also, fucking, like, if you show this to a coach, they may say it's just fucking retarded, like I'm just talking out of my ass. This is just how I play it.
Yeah.
And, like, main tanking is, like, one of those things where, like, if you the one thing you can learn from different Overwatch League tanks is the styles they play with.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, Fissure plays hyper aggro. He requires his team to be built around him. Like, if he's not killing things, he is unhappy with how his game is going, even if he's providing the most support to his team, right?
Fisher's why I started main tanking back then, so.
Yeah. Versus, like, someone like, fucking Mono, right, from NYXL.
Mhm.
like he is extremely opportunistic but not greedy. If he sees an opening, he takes it. But if that opening closes, he backs off because he knows the carry is Jonak.
Yeah.
Um,
You just build. You play style will kind of depend. Really depends on like your team too. Like.
Yeah, exactly. It depends on your team, like synergy and coordination and everything, and how like you guys work. And basically, like if your team can handle themselves, like if there's one person who can call targets who's not a main tank, you're in good shape. Because like I say, like Winston and Dotes is kind of like DPS because you don't have to call as much. Because like you see someone out of position and you just take advantage of it. But like you're not calling targets so much unless you're just sitting in that cleave war, which does happen. It does, like, I'm not saying go for the jump every time, but like get into the cleave war often.
Yeah.
Because if you can whittle that Reinhardt down, you're in great shape. Because the lower he gets, the more pressured he's going to be to shatter and waste it. And you know, as soon as he stops hard shielding and lets your Zen like bop him a bit, you know he's going to shatter. So just bubble that shit. It's big brain and it takes some practice, but you'll get it.
Yeah, I think I might start. Because I barely have any time on Winston. I'm like basically
Yeah,
Ryan. Well, I have time on Winston, just relative to
Let me
like
tell-
Ryan, Zarya, other tanks.
Yeah. Let me tell you, Winston is the easiest hero to carry on in ladder.
Yeah.
If you are smurfing, Winston is the easiest, not character, but tank to carry on. Because if you know what you're doing with him, like you're unstoppable. like I counter Reapers if I play my monkey right.
Yeah, I have
Which
a good amount of time on my comp, 35 hours, but like 65 on Ryan, 75 on Zarya.
Let me see.
So there's a difference there. I have more time on Hog than I do fucking
I have to
Winston.
pee, but I do want to tell you my hours real quick.
And a
Okay,
40
all
win
co-
rate. Shit.
Oh, mine's not even that great. Fuck. Well, this isn't including scrim time and practice time. This is just all competitive seasons on one account.
Yeah.
57 Ryan hours, 45 Diva hours, because it used to be a Diva 1 trick. 11 Orisa hours and 11 Monkey hours, because like fucking Low Diamond are not coordinated enough to run anything with Monkey besides just normal dive. And that's like certain maps can only do it.
Yeah, he's the only tank I have less than 50% win rate on. Diva Zarya I have over 55.
Yeah.
But him, he's down at 48.
Those are rookie numbers, boy. I gotta get them up. All right, I gotta pee real quick. Do you want to play quick play by chance?
I have some work to do. I
Oh,
can't
shit,
play
you're
right
good.
now. Yeah.
No, it's all right. Yeah, hit me up anytime you need like tips or anything, or if you want to do like VOD reviews. Main tanks are always the ones wanting to do VOD reviews. So like,
Yeah, I have
it's a
shit ton
stereotype.
of one-on-one VOD reviews for off tank, but like main tank has been
Dude,
just kind of
main
pushing
tank is a
aside.
whole nother.
Yep.
Main tank is a whole nother animal because like, feed your brains out. You get it good, great job, and you're
Yep.
like, oh.
That's how you do it
Okay.
in ladder. At least it works. Scrims is a bit different.
Yeah. Dude, I hate ladder main tanking, but anyways, I'll see you around. It was nice
Alright.
meeting you. I'm glad I could help out.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, see ya.
Good luck.